All right, so we just finished up our last grand opening on Sunday. We already completed the journal and updated our inventory as well as updated our ledger. Okay, so now we're finally starting a new page. So now we're still on the 23rd, and let's see what has happened.
There are a lot of happenings on that day. Irene submits her timesheet.
Mm-hmm.
Albert submits his total sales record.
Okay.
Invite friends and family for the celebration of grand opening.
Mm-hmm.
Expenses on pizza using the petty cash.
Okay.
Printing cake, petty cash. Buy supplies and decorations for the party.
All right, first things first. Let's start with the very first transaction. Irene submits her timesheet in. Any transaction there?
Let's take a look and when she's scheduled to pay. We can input the information as to calculate how much.
We can do that when payroll comes in. So, of course, payroll usually happens during the week, right? So this is Sunday, is the end of the payroll period, right? So if you look at your calendar, all right, I made a note that payments are on the 28th of June. Okay, so here, Irene is just submitting her timesheet in. Okay, so we hired her on the 14th of June, so she's going to collect whatever days until the 23rd. All right, and then we can calculate that. Since payroll usually happens in the middle of the week, I'm just going to do it as we go. So on the 28th, that's when we're actually going to be looking at her timesheet, because that's when we're going to calculate how to pay her off and write her a check and whatever. Okay. Now Albert has submitted his commissions. So what has happened here? Let's go take a look so we can indicate, well, how much total did he make so far?
$140.18.
He only made 140.18. All right, I'm going to highlight that so I know that this is going to be what he submitted to me on the payroll sheet. All right, so that means the next time he makes another entry, it's going to start all over from zero, because this is what, excuse me, we're going to pay him this pay period. Okay? Excuse me. All right. So then we have a party going on. So what happens when we dipped into our petty cash? What do we do here?
Well, it didn't say how much we got from petty spent out of petty cash.
Good. When do we actually reimburse petty cash?
When we get the total receipts of expenses.
Good, but also you can choose either or. You can either make it an adjustment at the end of the month, or you can, obviously, whoever is in charge of the petty cash fund, which is going to be, I think it's you. If there's money if you're coming up too short on the money and you need to reimburse it right then and there, you tell the owner, which is you. You tell the owner, hey, the petty cash's fund is low. Reimburse it as soon as you can. All right? So in this case, I'm going to give you an assumption here. We just started using the petty cash as of the 23rd. Okay? So now that I took the money out to buy the pizzas, Irene took out the money to buy the cake, and Albert has taken the money out to buy party supplies. Okay? Has the receipts been turned in? We don't know. We'll find out at the end of the month. All right, when we reimburse our petty cash fund. So in this case, is there a transaction that needs to be recorded?
None.
No. But we have a grand opening party. How exciting. All right. So then, what has happened on the 24th of June? Since 23rd is completely done, what happened on June 23rd?
We received check number 420 from Katie's Coffee Corner for 99.54 invoice 101.
For invoice number 101. I think
So what
that's
we're gonna do, we're gonna go look at the subsidiary ledger, the
good.
secondary ledger.
Good. Oh, subsidiary ledger. Where am I? Here.
Of customers,
Customers.
and then Katie's Corner. And we see there's a balance due of 99.54, which is what she's paying.
Good. So we sent her a new bill, right, with the adjustment amount, the credit amount that she requested, right, to apply to the invoice. So now she's telling us, hey, this is what I owe. So here's my check number. So how are we going to record this?
We're going to, is it credit checking for 99.54?
Credit checking, not
I mean-
credit.
Debit.
Yes, we received money. That's correct.
And then credit accounts receivable.
Yes, because we were reducing what she owes us. Accounts receivable is what customers owes us. So good. So debit checking and credit accounts payable because she no longer owes us anymore. Okay. And my account numbers are
Accounts receivable is 11,000. Checking 10,100.
and how much am I receiving this check for?
99.54.
$99.54. $99.50. Yeah, I did. I forgot my decimal didn't go through.
That would make positive already on our balance.
99.54. 99.54. All right. Any notes that we need to make?
Katie's coffee. That's 420.
Mm-hmm. Katie's Coffee Corner.
Invoice 101.
Invoice number 101, comma, check number, what check number was it?
420.
420. Yes, it was 420. Right, good. And my parentheses. All right. So what should we do here?
The subsidiary ledger. No, am I going in wrong to the steps again?
The ledger.
The ledger. As long as the journal comes first, if you'd want to, you can do the subsidiary ledger because it is a ledger. But ultimately, don't forget to go back to your journal ledger because that's more important than any other one. So here, we're going to update our checking. So checking, here I am. What am I going to put here?
Invoice 101. Check 420. Okay, so,
We just started a new one.
oh, ticket. Oh,
All All right. Are we increasing or decreasing?
Increasing.
By $99.54. Bringing our balance to be
A little lower than 2,200. It's gonna be 2,100.
yeah, 214119. So 214119. So I'm going to go ahead and hide this. Okay, good.
Excuse me, when you hide that number, it does not erase basically the formula yet, right?
Mm-mm.
Okay. I just
So
wanted
all
to
I
make
did was
sure.
just make the font white.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's still there if you highlight it and change another color. Or in this case, if I were to fill it in, let's see, I want to fill it in with black, you can see the numbers are still there.
Oh, okay.
So that way I don't have to recalculate my formula again. I just, yeah, that's what I'm doing. Okay, good. Then next we're going to go to our accounts receivable. Here we are, accounts receivable. So what am I going to put here?
Katie's coffee corner,
Kay's Coffee Corner.
invoice 101.
Invoice 101.
Then TJ 13. Credit 99.54.
So what's my new balance in my accounts receivable?
Okay. 110874.
110874. Okay. Now what?
Deposit.
What do you want to do with the deposits?
And the second amount is 99.54.
Okay.
I'll, again, I'm not sure if we'll just leave it as is right now. And, oh, we already made the deposit on the other one, so we'll just make a deposit as well.
We're on a new day. We're on Monday now.
Which is on Monday. Oh, that's Monday. Leave it open for the meantime.
Okay.
There might be some other transactions
Okay.
later on. I don't have to say.
Okay. So where else do we need to go?
We are on pages on the subsidiary.
Subsidiary. Good.
On pages information to input the payment.
All right. Ooh, she barely missed. Oh, okay. Well, I mean, I guess it's okay, right? She missed her payment. She was supposed to pay on the 23rd, but she paid on the 24th. So,
It's our first payment that we received. I'm sorry, I did this.
okay. So,
Okay, invoice.
we have the invoice already.
Oh, we have the invoice number. CJ 13. I'm not sure what to put in there.
Okay, so
Put reference number.
invoice 101 GJ 13. Okay.
Payment.
Payment.
This, I'm sorry. Need help. Maybe if I were to put payment, it's payment there. You have the payment up there.
That's because she put a deposit, remember?
Oh yeah.
Okay, so here's payment
99. Yeah.
99.54. And if we did the formula correctly, that means she owes us $0. Oh, there you go, $99. Okay, what check number did she send us?
Oh, check for 20.
Check number 420. Okay, good. Now what?
I think we'll go to the next transaction already. Receive coffee mart.
Okay, so we received the um,
Journal.
so what happened here?
1924. Oh, receive coffee mug from All Things Ceramics with invoice 162. Cost total invoice of 198.40 plus the delivery charge with a net, with a term of 1% from net 30. So ceramic mill.
What kind of inventory tracking method do we use for the ceramic coffee mugs?
Uh, 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 this is the inventory.
We do periodic.
We're doing periodic, so therefore, what's our journal going to look like?
Purchase expense,
Purchase expense,
freight expense,
purchase expense, and freight expense.
and credit accounts payable.
In credit accounts payable, because we received a bill, are we going to pay now? No, not yet. Okay. What are my account numbers?
Accounts payable is 20,000. This is the first thing I see. I'm sorry.
That's fine.
$6,100 for the purchase expense.
6,100 for the purchase expense.
And freight is
It's 6,300.
6,300. All right. And for what amounts am I going to be placing in here?
the purchase expense is 198. 198.40, and then the delivery is 100.
Ooh, not 1,100. Right? Bringing my grand total accounts payable to be
298.40.
298.40. All right. What's my note here?
All things ceramic, invoice 152, and the term 1% term, net 30.
Net 30, net 20, net 30, net
Oh,
30.
net 30, net 30.
Right? So what's happened next?
This is your general ledger.
General ledger.
Then we go to
Go ahead.
expenses operating
Mm-hmm.
tab, and then we find purchase expense.
Purchase expense.
And the date is 6/24,
Mm-hmm.
and I believe it's for 80 mugs. Let me make sure.
Yeah.
80 mugs. General Journal 13, and the total, nope, 196.80.
Not 1D9. Nope, not that one.
Let me look at my journal.
Okay.
198.40.
198.40.
And the balance is, ooh, 591.20.
591.20. Good. All right. And we're gonna go find our freight. Freight expense.
Some information, 87.
Mm-hmm.
Tuesday 13, debit 100, balance 200.
Right.
Accounts payable,
Mm-hmm.
invoice, invoice number 101.
162.
163. 163. Tuesday 13,
bringing my new balance to be 5163.75. Okay, what is next? Mm-hmm.
All things shown. Page 24. 80 cups. 6 cups per month. Invoice 156. Tuesday 13. Return 110 net 30.
So what is my discount date?
24. That would be the 4th of July.
July 4th?
24 July for the due. I'm just adding.
That's fine.
The invoice is 198.40.
We have to include the freight.
No. 298.40. 298.40. So accounts payable. Let me put the formula again.
You're only adding at the very, very bottom of your total amounts. But in this case, if you're just totaling up the accounts payable for this exact transaction, you don't need to do any calculation.
Okay. So that would be the same amount then, 298.40.
Yes, good.
I was
So,
thinking of subtracting the negative 984 there.
but that's from a previous invoice.
Yeah.
Okay.
You base it from the total.
So in grand total, I owe All Things Ceramics $781 and something cents. And I'm gonna go ahead and double check. Do I have a bill that's due anytime soon?
Nothing yet.
Nothing yet, but we have one that's due on June 30th. Okay. What else needs to be done?
Update the inventory.
Update the
of coffee
inventory.
mugs.
Good. Inventory on hand. So here for coffee mugs. What's the date?
6/24. 80 mugs at
$248.
248.
Yes. Recalculate. 198.40 divided by 80.
Good. Is 248. How much was freight?
100.
Total to be?
Oh no, I went to the cost per item already. I'm sorry.
That's fine.
That's $298.40.
And what did you say this was?
I erased it. I'm sorry. Divided by 80. 373.
373. Okay. Just a reminder, I hope you guys know which method you're using. All right. Okay. So good. That is it. So I'm gonna stop here. We'll just do the next portion on Monday. Okay. So I'm gonna highlight here. So this is where we're gonna stop for today. So with that being said, if you don't have any other questions, yes. So today was pretty interesting. Also, another reminder for you guys. There will be tutoring tomorrow from 1 to 3. So contact me if you are interested in coming. Just let me know so I can log into the class and set up the class for you. And it's going to be on anything that you want to ask questions for, because we already reached the end of everything except for chapter 13. But other than that, if you don't have any other extra questions, you guys are free to go.
Thanks, Lee.